Good evening, everybody from the Philippines. My name is Faithlyn Grace, and I am proud to present to you Prive International. We are a Malaysian company, but we are global, and that is why we are doing this presentation in English. We are in many countries already. We are in Asia, Europe, United States, North and South America, Europe, Australia, and we have local presentations for those countries in those regions. But tonight is going to be an English presentation for our global market. And we are so happy to have you tonight. I am presenting from the Philippines. It's 8 o'clock in the evening. So good evening if you are here in Asia. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be joining us from. If you are joining us for the very first time, welcome. Thank you so much for accepting that Zoom invitation, maybe by a friend, a relative who really cares about you and know that you need to see this amazing product opportunity and more than that, a new way of thinking, a new perspective. So tonight will be about learning, and maybe tonight will be an answered prayer or a desire for something greater, better, to achieve or experience the prime of your life. So whatever your situation is, in terms of your health, in terms of maybe finances, definitely this can be a life-changing moment when you hear for the very first time Prive International and the amazing opportunity that it brings. So this is not really a sales call. It's basically a presentation on a new way of living. And we hope that we can contribute to the world, to the many people who want to enjoy the best that life has to offer by experiencing the prime of their life, whatever age they might be in, right? So that is our company, Prive International, a combination of prime of your life. For the longest time, man has been in this search of the ultimate human health. Like a lot of people have really gone out of the box and start to question there's more to life, than just clocking in and living and then dying. They want to enjoy the best that life has to offer. And so that is the presentation for tonight, prepared by our Chief Training Officer, Nathan Demicilio, and he will be having a similar Zoom call tomorrow morning, Philippine time, 9 o'clock in the morning, because that is for our friends in the United States and other parts of the world. So there will be another presentation similar to this. But this is the presentation prepared by our CTO because, yes, definitely for the longest time, we have been searching. That's why we have all this health trends going on all around us. And you will see a solution or an option for you to really maximize living in this physical body. But before we continue, again, this is not a medical device. It does not replace a diagnostic purpose. For whatever you might need, please consult your medical practitioner, especially if you have a health situation that you are dealing with. But definitely, this will not interfere or this will not be bad for you, whatever your health situation is, but you also need to know how to maximize. So now let's continue. This is the harsh reality of life, just like what I said a while ago, that, people are born and then they work and then they just die. And now there's more to life than what we know now. In the ancient times, people are born, they age and they age well, meaning they age well into long, like old ages, right? Like 100 plus, 300 years. And then they die a natural death. So that is the progression. But nowadays, for how many decades now, probably, if not century, for how many decades already, people are born, they age just a little bit, but actually they even age fast. Like, they look older than their chronological age. And then suddenly sickness hampers their fullness of life. And most of the time, people die not of old age, right? They die because of a disease, a sickness. Like when somebody dies, we always ask, what did he die of? What sickness? So it's now the norm. But we have to take a look back and realize that this is not the reality of how it should be. Maybe we can change something about what we are doing now so that we can enjoy longer life, right? And especially the next generations to come. Maybe in your age, you have all these lifestyle diseases already, which are the leading causes of death. So it's not in our nature. The leading causes of death are lifestyle diseases. So maybe not in your generation anymore, but we can do something about the future. So these lifestyle and chronic diseases are the leading causes of death. So what does it mean? Why do I keep saying lifestyle diseases? Because, they say it's genetic. No, it's really because we have the same lifestyle. But maybe, yeah, some of it is in the gene, but the body was designed to live to its fullest. So if we can change something with what we're doing in our lifestyle, then maybe we can change the norm for the future generation and maybe even in our generation. Now, maybe you don't have cancer, you don't have all these lifestyle diseases yet, but I'm pretty sure you have some sort of body pain. Right? So if you have a body pain, you can type 1 or you can raise your hand or you can say, I do, just in the comfort of your room, just so that we can get interactive. If you have a body pain, that is a signal. That is a communication of the body that there is already a blockage. And when there's blockage, then the flow is hampered. And, the function of the body, the organs, the systems of the body is not in its optimum. And so that's when inflammation starts. And inflammation is like the mother of disease. Like if you do not pay attention to that inflammation, it progresses to more serious diseases or health condition. So if you listen to your body just when it starts to have the pain, just when it starts to have the inflammation, then there's more hope, like you have more time to work with your body. So almost everybody has some sort of pain. And we are so used to just popping a pill, shutting off the communication of our body, saying that, hey, there is a blockage. Instead of dealing with the cause, we shut the communication. And this is what causes all the complication in our body. And so, yes, everybody in one way or another is not enjoying optimum health. That's why humanity is searching for the ultimate health hack. Why is it called a hack? Because we need to hack. We need to we need to cut some corners. Why? Because we don't live in the environment that the body is designed to, like maybe in a forest, like surrounded by nature. We have the technology, all this radiation, we have the toxicity, our food, oh my word, it's really so full of toxins already. So humanity is searching for the ultimate health hack. And Thrive International, you come to the right place because we are positioned to be the world leader in human health, using the most advanced frequency products today. So that is the age of our time. That is the trend of our age, the frequency medicine. It is now the future. Albert Einstein said that the future medicine will be the medicine of frequency, and that is already today. So you have come to the right place for you to experience the ultimate human health if you want it for yourself. So it has been discovered through studies that there are three things actually that we need to experience ultimate health, right? And the good news is nature provides these three things. This guy, Gary Brecka, has spent 22 years as a life insurance mortality predicting guy. And out of this study, after studying more than 370 million lives with 85% accuracy, they could know when you will expire, when the person will expire based on their lifestyle and etc. Now, he leveled up in life, and he said that why not use this study, these results to help humanity. And so he discovered that even though there is already a proliferation, like how many decades already that we have started drinking food supplements and all these healthy things, humanity still has a deficiency. How many supplements you have, and they are amazing ingredients, top of the line supplementation that we have a cabinet full of them. But why is it that we still don't experience the best in health? It's because the raw materials we take in must be converted into a form that the body can absorb, the body needs. Otherwise, we still have a deficiency. That is like an eye-opener. Like, what? With everything I'm drinking from A to Z, all the supplementation, I still have a deficiency? Well, based on result, based on how you feel, you still have a deficiency. And why is that? Not because you don't have them, but because of methylation. This is a biomedical process that converts raw material into a usable form that the body can use. So that's why they have supplements that are methylated. But actually, this process can actually happen in the body. The answer is here in the body. The body needs to methylate those things that we are taking in. And how is this achieved? So simple. Grounding by walking on soil, grass, breath work, proper oxygenation, enough oxygenation, and sunlight. Wow, it's so simple and yet so profound and so like, wow, it's that simple. But why is it that we are not able to methylate the supplements that we're taking in? It's because we're not able to ground, we're not able to have the right oxygenation with the overpopulation. Like, we are also cooped up in our rooms and sunlight because of scheduling. We're not able to have that. But that is the key components that we need for us to methylate. We need the magnetism from the earth, to discharge us from all this radiation, this toxicity. Our cells are clumping together. So it changes the polarity of our cells when we ground, when we walk barefooted on the sand, in the beach. We need that breath work. We need oxygenation, oxygen from air. As I said, with the overpopulation and the setup, we don't have enough oxygen anymore. And we will see later that it's really detrimental. Also, sunlight. We are told to hide from the sun, put the sunscreen, because the sunlight is cancerous. But actually, we are meant to spend 85% of our time outdoors. So the time that man started having all this skin cancer is when they have this what do I call that, propaganda. You know, people started putting all these creams supposed to be to protect, but that is actually the reason why we have all this complication. But it's very important to have sunlight to convert that sunlight in the body so that we can produce vitamin D. Of course, we have vitamin D supplementation, but the best one, of course, is from the sun. So the farther away we move from these three things, grounding, oxygenation, sunlight, the sicker we become. No wonder we have a very sick society, right? Somebody comes down with something, and lower and lower the charge of the battery goes. We know that we are made of trillions of cells, right? And so each of those cells is like a battery. And just like your cell phone, if it is low charge, some of the applications you cannot use anymore. Some of the apps, right? You cannot open anymore. So the same way with the body, with all these factors, like we are not able to have those three things anymore. The farther away we're going, we are our charge is getting lower and lower, and so the body cannot function at its optimum. The cells become weak, the cells become sick. And so that guy, Gary Brecka, is part of the solution. He has designed the superhuman protocol, and amazing results. It gives you grounding, sunlight, oxygenation, but it is $150,000. Of course, it is affordable by a few, by the elite. But I think I like it that he made a solution about it, and it's available, and it has shown to be very effective, that indeed his study proves to be true, that we need these three things. And so I am so proud that Prife International is also offering a solution for these three things that because of our lifestyle, we are not able to achieve anymore. So for grounding, we have what we call the bio. We have the bio and the BioLite. For oxygenation, we have the OxyTap. This one is an oxygen infuser. It infuses oxygen in your water, whatever water you have. And finally, sunlight is produced, or the 1/4 of the sunlight's effect energy is experienced or enjoyed when you use our iTeraCare. So if you combine these three amazing devices, it comes down to around $12,000, $10,000 to $12,000, depending on where you are. But it is within reach already. Like if you get sick, right? It's so easy to just spend 500,000 and your patient or your loved one still dies, right? So this one is gonna give you prime of your life, allow you to enjoy the prime of your life by activating your body's own healing potential, capacity, capabilities. So $12,000, I think that if you're talking about the life, the value of life, I think that this is reasonable. Okay, and so that's it. That is where Prife International is. We are part of the solution. So what is in our bio? In our iTera BioLite, it has PMF. It has the same grounding effect, right? So it has the terahertz, sinusoidal energy, graphene ray. But basically, what is PMF? PMF, they developed this for the astronauts because they age fast, like they deteriorate fast because they're not able to ground. Of course, they are out in space. And so this technology was developed so that when they touch this with the PMF, it's like they are grounded also on Earth. And so it has a lot of health benefits. So with your clump red blood cells, right, you experience a lot of, not diseases, and it's like a domino effect. But when you unclump, right, your blood cells, then there's better oxygenation, nutrition delivery is increased, blood circulation, a lot of health benefits. You can see that the normally, because of our lifestyle, the blood cells, the red blood cells are clumped together like they're in a rulo. But after using our iTeraBio, then the blood cells unclump. There's better oxygenation. So that is in our iTeraBio. And we have two editions of this, Bio and the BioLite. It has other benefits as well, like people experience losing weight, like 30 minutes on the iTeraBio is like how many hours of cardio exercise. They sweat like crazy. So it has all other amazing benefits there. And it also has the three core technology. It has the TeraWaves, negative ions, and graphene far infrared. And for oxygenation, we have the OxyTap. So this is the first and the first in the market. And I think, I don't know if it's the only one, because there's a lot of oxygenated water, a lot of people selling oxygenated water, but there's a huge difference. We are not oxygenated water. This is an oxygen infuser. When you buy oxygenated water, the oxygen level is already low by the time it reaches you, right? And of course, the container that it comes in. But do you know that people right now, there's a lot of oxygen bars. People go there and have this, oxygenation. But do you know that when you take in oxygen through water, the absorption is 6 times faster? So it's even more beneficial for the body when it is the water that transports the oxygen in the bloodstream. And remember that the presence of oxygen is the absence of disease. Now, how important is oxygen to the cell? So oxygen is like the energy currency of the cell. Here, there is the ATP. So other way that we can get energy for our blood is through sugar and all this, synthetic way to give energy to the body. But actually, when you do that, it's very limited or minimal in terms of value, and you have a crash. But when you get your energy from the oxygen, the value of the energy is so huge, and there's no crash, and there's a lot of health benefits. So cells need high energy, or ATP, for many function, like repair of cells after injury, keeping the cells young and alive, fight infections, and of course, deal with the cancerous cells. Why? Dr. Otto Warburg said that when a cell has no oxygen to use, when it is deprived of oxygen for long periods of time, it can turn to be cancerous cells. So all normal cells have a requirement for oxygen. Cancer cells can live without oxygen, a rule without exception. So you can imagine why a lot of people have cancer. Like, what? It's not in my family lineage. What's happening? Because of our lifestyle. We are cooped up in air-conditioned places. Oxygenation is not good. Apparently, cancer cells can live without oxygen. So it is already the breeding ground, the environment. We are setting that environment, aside from the other factors, of course. Now, having oxygen in our body combined with the neurons also allow us to experience high elevated emotions. So talk about passion, joy, excitement, happiness is like a drug, right? But it's actually physical, biological. If you given enough oxygen together with the neurons, you will experience this wonderful emotions. Wow. So drink it first thing in the morning. All right. Because, when you wake up, you're like coming up from your sleep, there's less oxygen, and drink your oxygenated water and you will enjoy. Now, finally, this is now the third, which is talking about the sunlight. Our iTeraCare devices, when you blow it, it mimics 1/40th of the sunlight's energy. Again, nothing will replace the sunlight itself. If you can have that, go have that. But what's good with our iTeraCare devices, you can have sunlight, sunshine anytime, anywhere. Like people hardly have time to go under the sun because of their schedule, their work schedule, right? People working in the middle of the night and then they're sleeping during daytime. This one is sunlight, sunshine, anytime, anywhere. So what is in our iTeraCare devices? So it is frequency, and it is terahertz frequency. This is the star product. This is the star product of Prive International. This is the flagship product, which is our iTeraCare. Okay, so it is the iTeraCare. Now it is a frequency device. So there are many frequencies being used in hospitals, treatment centers. So it is not really new, but this one is a very good frequency. Terahertz is not electronic, it's not photonic, it's in the middle. It's the sweet spot right in the middle. And it's very important to note that it is non-ionizing. It doesn't get, it is very good for the health. So that is the frequency in our iTeraCare device. So this terahertz waves was discovered way before, but 1980s and onwards it became popular, and there are a lot of scientific studies, data already on terahertz and human health, that it can assess, diagnose, and even help with the treatment. So this is third-party research and data. So it's there, it's been used. Okay, it's just not easily available or within reach to normal people like us, but definitely it has been shown to be good for the health. The terahertz frequency, like one of it is activating dormant stem cells, right? So it's all there. It's established science, and the science community, in the science community, this is already accepted terahertz frequency. Now, our terahertz frequency device was successfully invented by Professor Yang Wenjun, who also put up Dishang, who is our manufacturer. He successfully invented the first terahertz light wave device, and it looks like this. I don't know if you can see it or if I'm blocking it, but it looked like a bazooka. And guys, it cost around $400,000. It's even more expensive than the health protocol, right? But he is so passionate in helping or contributing to the healing of the world, that he kept on developing, and right now it is more affordable through our company, Prive International. So a lot of people have come out with a terahertz frequency device as well, and they're saying that they are getting their device from Deshang, but Prive International is the one and only one authorized, the global distributor for the iTeraCare devices that we have. And now Prive International is not just distributing, but also in collaboration, in partnership, moving forward. Because Deshang and Prive International is really committed to be part of this wave of health for humanity. So that is just a background. So what makes our iTeraCare device different from all the other terahertz frequency device that you might be hearing? We have the 3-in-1 core technology. Everybody say three, not one, but 3-in-1 core technology. So this is the terahertz frequency, which terahertz frequency resonates with our cells. Basically, it's vibrational therapy. So it resonates, like it matches the same frequency of the cells, and it activates now the self-healing ability of the cell. So it's activated, it's woken up like to its full potential. And not only that, with the quantum technology in our device, it amplifies further, like it like makes it more powerful, more effective. And of course, with the optical quartz, we are using these natural elements to produce this amazing frequency, so it also amplifies the terahertz frequency. And so together, the terahertz frequency, quantum technology, optical quartz, this 3-in-1 core technology makes the iTeraCare devices just super duper powerful, powerful enough to awaken the healing capabilities within us. So it's like people call it the magic wand because they're just so amazed at what the effects in their body. But it's like making your cells alive once again and letting them do their job. So the optical quartz also activates our auric field, which is our first line of defense. Like, it's not the skin, apparently, it's our biofield. So when our biofield, or our that auric field is activated, then that those energies, like, we are more protected. So this is our iTeraCare, our flagship product. And the 5 features, so simple. I'm sure if this is just your first time, you will get to attend more Zoom presentation explaining. We have YouTube videos already. You can learn more about this, but let's keep it simple. The 5 features of iTeraCare: penetration. It heats up the bone marrow and also clears the blockages. Penetration up to 30 cm. It can go into the bone marrow, hit the bone marrow. Can you imagine that? And activate the inactive cells through resonance. And also identification. It's so intelligent. The body's so intelligent. The growth of abnormal or mutated cells are hampered or stopped. And safety. It has passed stringent safety tests, conforms to our safety, to the safety measures. So we are given this certification that we can market it globally, of course. And it has zero radiation, zero ultraviolet. There has been tests already, and so you can be assured. And best of all, it is user-friendly. You don't need a special person, a nurse, a doctor to operate. It's just like a blower. You switch it on, and already the amazing frequency is already bathing your cells, your body, and the quantum energy field is activated. Wow. So this is really an exciting device. It's like, like in the movies, they get into the med bed, they're all, like their body is in wounds, and after just a while, it's like they have a new body. So it's something like that. It's at the foot of that mountain. So you know what? I really see iTeraCare as really the divine providence, God's gift to humanity at a time when diseases, health challenges are an all-time high. Like, we have another variant, we're still dealing with something else, another one comes out, and all these health challenges that we can hardly cope with, right? And we are left with what? Loved ones passing away left and right. And so iTeraCare is really beyond already. So it is harnessing or utilizing the best healing tool that we have, and that is within us. So this greatest healing force is actually inside the body. So it's just activating that. So I think it's no wonder for me that it is during our time that this product is available. You see that this really comes from divine providence, the love of God for humanity, if I may say so. And this is a test that they did. It is non-invasive. Well, non-invasive meaning you don't inject, you don't put in, but just with the frequency, they did a test using the BioWell current camera that the alignment of the energy from 75% after 15 minutes of using this iTeraCare device, it's now 92%. And I heard that after longer period, it went to 100%. And these are energy fields, like we are just learning about them now, like it is actually important, the energy points. And it's been called several names, but this alignment is very important for the body to function at its optimum. And guys, this amazing device gives you so much health benefit. Like if it actually saves you time, because an hour of iTeraCare is equals to 40 times of massage. Of course, in health benefit, 30 times of gua sha, 20 times of cupping without the cups and the heat, 10 times of acupuncture without the needle. Of course, you could do that if you still want to do that, but in terms of health benefit, can you imagine? It penetrates down to the bone marrow, down to the cellular level, right? And so the health benefit with the time that you give using the iTeraCare is really worth it. But please take note, this is not recommended for people who are pregnant or in their cycle. If you need to insist, it's at your own risk, okay? We just suggest that you drink the iTeraCare charged water, because you can blow your water and the water structure changes, like it becomes linear structure. So it's very, very good. If you have stent in the heart, implant like contact lens or lens implants, or any object implanted like pacemaker, please do not blow directly where the implant is. You can still use the iTeraCare in other parts of the body, but please never ever blow directly where the implant is. And if you have open wounds, please, if you want to insist to blow, please let the bleeding stop and then you can blow. If you have fractured bones, you need to go to the hospital, please do so. So these are just the precautionary measures. And guys, when you get your own device, we have a protocol. Please use the protocol to its optimum. For the optimum result, we have a 10-point protocol so that at first your body get used to it. And we have seen the people who consistently use the device and especially so patient with the protocol, I think that they experience a better optimization in terms of their body's function, their cells, the quality of their body. But of course, if you don't have time, at least use it like a blower. Whenever you take a bath, after a while that you tied your hair in a towel, use it as a hair blower. It's good for your brain, and it has the basic it has the basic. But for overall health, people who have health challenges, we also have guide specific protocols to help the body really activate its own healing system, right? So we have protocols for that. Let the person who invited you guide you for that. And now that is the most powerful combination for human health. So those three, if you need to make a way, do make a way, have those three things. We can spend for cars, houses, but let's spend for this temple, this body that we are in. So let's give it what it deserves so that we can enjoy the prime of our life. Again, that's the iTeraBio, the OxyTap, and the iTeraCare. If you're gonna ask me the prices for each of this, it really varies where you are. In Malaysia, our iTeraCare Pro is 3,500. In Europe already, it can reach like $4,900 already. So that is because of the shipping, duties, and taxes. But that is the range, $3,500 to $4,900. And you need to ask the person who invited you to this call for how much it is. Of course, we have the Premium Fire. I call it the Premium Fire, the purple one, but it's called Premium Plus. I just call it Premium Fire or Purple Fire. And the Red Hot Chili Pepper, that's $350 base price and can go up to $490. Again, ask the person who invited you on this call. And normally, if you are invited to this Zoom, your friend or your relative who invited you is willing to give it to you at distributor's price, because we want that more people will be able to share it. But of course, if they want to sell it at a retail price, that's also okay. But the $350, that's the distributor's price. That's the base price already. Of course, we have a referral program, which I'm not going to be discussing tonight. But this has allowed people to really enjoy this amazing technology, whatever their financial situation is, because of the referral program. You just refer enough people, you can already recover the money that you bought your device for. Of course, that is an investment to your health, but the reality is we want to be able to make this available to any type of people with different financial status obligations. Like, it's not a reason anymore, through the amazing referral program that we have. The OxyTap is, the base price is $4,900, and it can go higher with that range, just like what I mentioned a while ago. The iTeraBio is $4,200. So of course, we have entry devices like the iTeraCare, Red Hot Chili Pepper, $350, and the iTeraBio Lite is cheaper. So there's really a way around it. But of course, get the best, if you can, like, get the Pro. They will work the same way, but you need more time for the other entry devices. But you deserve it. And I think that if you can take a look at our referral program, then you can definitely enjoy. So again, Prive International, we are not just here selling you devices. We are here to start this wave. And already this wave is already going on. You just need to ride the wave of wealth through the wave of wealth. Okay, so Prive International is positioned to be the world's leader in human health, using the most advanced frequency products today. So we're not just an terahertz company. Our mission is really prime of your life. So if you can see here, we have other product ranges, like we have the Ion Shield. This is an invisible mask. Everywhere you go, it's like you have an invisible shield there. So this is producing ions. And we have all the other amazing products, like we have here the you can see the water tumbler there. That's actually, uh, I'm losing the term, but the seven wonders. Okay, that's the seven wonders. And it is making your water alkaline and hydrogen without having to plug the plug. Usually hydrogen water, you need the hydrogen maker, you need to plug it. But this one, it's really amazing. Just pour the water there and it will already turn it into hydrogen. So of course, hydrogen water has benefit. Oxygen water has also benefit, like it is really a need. And we have like essence oil, and we also have other and quantum energy products, like we have the watch, the bracelet, the sticker. So we also have supplementation like this amazing alfalfa, the price meal. We have product lineups that's really just amazing. All these amazing products come to Prive International as a validation or a testament that indeed that is the mission, the vision from the heart of this company. Because that desire, that goal is being answered by all these amazing products that come to Prive International. So we're not, just selling another blower. Like, we are not here short term just trying to sell a cheaper one. You know what? Our goal is really to be able to provide products that will allow people to enjoy the prime of their life. Wow, that's amazing. And you are not going to be a guinea pig. We are in more than 20 countries already, all over the world. And we have branches in different countries, not just in Malaysia. And we have just recently celebrated our second anniversary. So these people, they passed the message. They didn't just enjoy the iTeraCare, they also pass the message. And so you can also be part of this business as mission or mission as business. The good thing with our referral program is you can earn as much as $3,750 every day in just one of the bonuses. So that's just to interest you. I hope that when you get your device, you can take a look at the referral program, because we want to make it your while to share this amazing product and opportunity. And so far, our top earners here in this company are earning no less than $100,000 in 1 month in just one account, because our business is global and you can have for now multiple online global accounts. And so that ends my presentation for tonight. Thank you so much.